Let's get right into it. Number 7. Green potatoes are nature's warning system. You've probably seen potatoes that look a little green and thought nothing of it. That green color isn't just cosmetic. It's your potato screaming that it's loaded with solanine, a toxic compound that can make you seriously sick. When potatoes are exposed to light, they start producing this natural pesticide as a defense mechanism. The green you're seeing is chlorophyll, but it's also a warning sign that solanine levels are spiking. Solanine poisoning isn't a joke. We're talking nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, stomach cramps, and in severe cases, hallucinations and paralysis. Just 2 to 5 milligrams per kilogram of body weight can cause toxic symptoms. For a 150-pound person, that's less than half a milligram total. The really scary part is that cooking doesn't destroy solanine. Boiling, baking, frying, none of it matters. That green potato is just as dangerous cooked as it is raw. The highest concentration of solanine is in the skin, especially around the eyes where potatoes sprout. If you've ever peeled a potato and noticed a bitter taste, that's solanine talking. Your taste buds are literally trying to save your life. Any potato that tastes bitter should go straight in the trash. Number 6. Raw kidney beans pack a toxic punch. Red. Kidney beans are a healthy protein source when cooked properly, but eating them raw or undercooked can put you in the emergency room. These beans contain lectin, specifically phytohemagglutinin, which is basically nature's way of saying, stay away. Just 4 or 5 raw kidney beans contain enough toxin to make you violently ill. The symptoms hit fast and hard. We're talking severe nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea within 1 to 3 hours of eating them. Your body goes into full rejection mode, trying to get this toxin out as quickly as possible. The weird thing is that slow cooking actually makes the problem worse. If you cook kidney beans at temperatures below boiling, you're not destroying the toxin. You're actually concentrating it. White kidney beans, also called cannellini beans, have the same problem but with lower toxin levels. The only way to make kidney beans safe is to boil them hard for at least 10 minutes. That completely destroys the lectin. Canned kidney beans are safe because they've been properly cooked during processing. Number 5. Cassava can release deadly cyanide. Cassava, also known as tapioca, yuca, or manioc, feeds millions of people worldwide. But if you don't prepare it correctly, you're basically eating cyanide. This root vegetable contains cyanogenic glycosides that release hydrogen cyanide when broken down in your body. There are 2 types of cassava, sweet and bitter. Sweet cassava has less than 50 milligrams of hydrogen cyanide per kilogram. Bitter cassava can have up to 400 milligrams per kilogram. Cyanide poisoning works by preventing your body from using oxygen. Your blood stays oxygenated, but your cells can't access it. You're essentially suffocating from the inside while breathing normally. Symptoms include rapid heartbeat, dizziness, nausea, and, in severe cases, death. In 2017, an outbreak in Uganda from improperly prepared cassava flour sickened 98 people and killed 2. Traditional preparation methods exist for a reason. Soaking, drying, and scraping the cassava removes most of the toxins. Modern processing for commercial tapioca follows strict safety guidelines. But if you're preparing fresh cassava at home, you need to know what you're doing. Number 4. Rhubarb leaves are hiding oxalic acid. Rhubarb stalks make delicious pies, but the leaves contain dangerous levels of oxalic acid. This compound binds with calcium in your body, forming crystals that can damage your kidneys and other organs. Just 11 pounds of rhubarb leaves could be fatal for an adult, but you'd feel sick long before eating that much. The symptoms of oxalic acid poisoning include difficulty breathing, burning in your mouth and throat, nausea, vomiting, and kidney problems. Your body tries to process these crystals, but they're like tiny pieces of glass scraping through your system. Even smaller amounts can cause kidney stones and other health problems over time. Interestingly, Rhubarb stalks also contain oxalic acid, just in much lower concentrations. That's why rhubarb has that distinctive tart taste. The leaves concentrate this compound as part of the plant's defense system. Animals instinctively avoid eating rhubarb leaves. And humans should too. Number 3. Elderberries need proper preparation. Elderberries are trendy in health circles for their supposed immune-boosting properties. But raw elderberries, especially the bark, seeds, and leaves, contain cyanogenic glycosides similar to those in cassava. Eating raw elderberries can cause nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. The seeds are particularly problematic because they have the highest concentration of toxins. Commercial elderberry products are safe because they're made from properly processed berries. But if you're foraging wild elderberries or making your own preparations, you need to cook them thoroughly. Heat breaks down the toxic compounds, making the berries safe to eat. Never eat raw elderberry bark, leaves, or seeds under any circumstances. The confusing part is that different parts of the elderberry plant have wildly different toxin levels. The ripe berries have relatively low levels when cooked, but the rest of the plant is basically off limits for human consumption. Number 2. Nutmeg can cause hallucinations. Most people think of nutmeg as a harmless baking spice, but eating large amounts can cause serious poisoning. Nutmeg contains myristicin, a compound that affects your nervous system. Just 1 to 3 whole nutmegs can cause symptoms ranging from nausea and dizziness to hallucinations and seizures. Myristicin poisoning symptoms can last 24 to 48 hours and include rapid heartbeat, anxiety, and a feeling of impending doom. Some people report out-of-body experiences and vivid hallucinations. This isn't a pleasant recreational drug experience. It's legitimate poisoning that can require medical intervention. The amount of nutmeg used in normal cooking is completely safe. We're talking about people who intentionally consume large quantities seeking psychoactive effects. But it's worth knowing that this common spice can be dangerous in the wrong doses. Number 1. Castor beans contain ricin. Castor beans might look decorative, but they contain ricin, one of the most potent natural toxins known to science. Just 1 thoroughly chewed castor bean can kill a child, and 5 to 20 beans could be fatal for an adult. Ricin works by shutting down protein synthesis in your cells. Once it gets into your system, there's no antidote. The scary thing about castor beans is how common they are. These plants grow as ornamentals in many gardens. The beans are used in jewelry and crafts. Kids might find them attractive because of their colorful appearance. Most castor bean poisonings happen accidentally when children put them in their mouths. Swallowing whole castor beans without chewing is usually survivable because the hard shell protects the toxic interior. But if the bean gets chewed or crushed, it releases ricin into your system. Symptoms start with severe abdominal pain and vomiting, then progress to more serious complications affecting your liver, kidneys, and other organs. The irony is that castor oil, made from these same beans, is considered safe when properly processed. Industrial methods remove the ricin while extracting the oil, but the raw beans remain extremely dangerous. Your kitchen contains more potential dangers than most people realize. The key is knowledge and proper preparation. Green potatoes go in the trash. Kidney beans get boiled hard. Cassava needs traditional processing. And those decorative plants might need to stay outside where kids can't reach them. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.